All right, Max. So I want you to, this first part, I want you to think as your D chord, you know. I want you to take this finger here that's playing that high E string, and you're going to move it down here and play the G. So this is really a G, like a G9 chord. But it's first going to start out where you're going to lift this finger up, and you're going to go. You're going to play that with your thumb. Boom, boom. And you're going to pluck those with these three fingers. It's going to be. Got it? So remember, like a D chord, you move this thing here. You're going to keep these two there. And then this first finger, finger number one. So then the second part is like a C chord. You already know this C chord, but we're going to play it up here. And actually, you don't even need to play this one here, but I just do it because you'll know that. Because all you're going to be playing is these two notes in the open string. So it's going to go. Oops. So this is important. You're actually going to play these two fretted notes at the same time. On that first note, you're going to go. You see the notes, see the strings vibrating? You don't have to see my fingers. See, I'm plucking those two. See them shaking? Do it together, so you go boom, boom, and then you're going to play it, arpeggiate it. So you go boom, 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 boom. You're going to play it thumb, first finger. You play those two at the same time, so it really gives it a different total feel than just playing it, which is how I used to play it. Until you set me out on this, I really started listening closer. So then the third part is really like a C major 9 chord, but he's playing just this. So here's your C chord, you know. So you're playing those first two notes, but you're going to fret them differently. So you're going to play your first finger is going to play this one, second finger is going to play that one, which is the C. Actually, I take that back, I'm sorry. So that's if you're playing a major chord. So later on in the song, when he's playing when he's just strumming it, he'll play this as a major 9 chord, and you'll see how I have the chord on there on the chart, but when he plays it the first time, so what he's doing here is you're playing second finger on this 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th string, and then you're going to be playing your pinky. Just when you're not sure what string I'm playing, just pay attention to what string's vibrating. Okay, so you're going to play that. You're going to pull off. This finger's not doing anything. He's just kind of hanging around. And you're pulling off. Oh, I apologize. He is doing something. He's playing. So the first chord, you're playing this chord. You're playing the same exact shape, but you're just playing, instead of playing this low G, you're playing a C here now. Same thing. So these guys are the same. It's like your D chord. Except for this time, we're playing this C. We're pulling off. We're plucking. Strings vibrating. We're plucking with these guys, the first and second finger. So I'm pulling off, plucking them at the same time, and just the one finger's pulling off down to this guy, and then he's pulling off to the open string. and back up. It's going to be tricky for you, really tough, especially since you got to use your pinky and you got to really kind of get that feel. Next section, so we're going to go to E minor, which you probably know. Just playing these two guys, and everything else is open. Okay. So then this next chord is a D, but you're going to play it. I play it with my pinky on that note, and then we're going to play the F sharp. G, C, this D. You're not playing this high E string. You're just playing these two notes. Look at the vibrating strings. And I'm playing this open one right here. So I'm playing this low G or low F sharp, my first finger. This guy here is not doing anything, just kind of hanging around. So then my second finger is here on this note, pinky's here on this guy, and I'm plucking these. You can strum it though. Actually, he strums it, I think so. G. He does this too. If you want to get tricky, this is the F bar. I don't know if you're doing that. If you want to get tricky in the song, and he's playing it, except he probably would never play this himself. There's another guitar that's playing this now. I don't expect you to do that though. If you want to get cool, and what I'm doing is I'm playing. I'm just lifting up that. So it's C, so we're going F, C, and then back to that. So let's see if we can do this. That or like that. It's easier to just bar it. So I'm just gonna play. I'm playing these all the middle strings, not the low or the high, just those 4 middle strings. Open A, and I'm barring it. I can't remember, I think the second time he goes into this, he does this kind of cool chord when he comes up to G. So it's basically, think of your G chord here, but you're just going to play, you're going to play the 7th. You'll see how it's written out. It's a weird chord, it's a cool chord. And he gives it some real cool dissonance. So he goes, so when he comes to this G, that. Georgia wine, Georgia wine. So here, it's just an F. It should be plugging. Play that low, E, and you're gonna plug just these. So you don't even have to bar it, because you're just gonna play the. When you play this, is like a, that kind of power chord. It's a B flat. It's like the A, but we're just moving the whole thing up one fret. But we're going to make it easier to play, actually. So you're still going to bar, and you're just going to have these two notes. So this is playing, the bar is playing this. See the string vibrating, playing the B flat, and then the bar is playing these two high A strings, and then your pinky and your third finger, 4 and 3, are playing the notes just above the low note. And you play the same chord here on C. It's called like a sus 9. Because what you get in these two notes. I'll tell you about it's actually just an add 9 chord. This is the 9. Gives it that kind of cool, funky sound. G, but it's different than this G what we're playing earlier. It's going to be played like this, because it makes it easier to go to the C. And then you just move that same shape to here, play your C, and then you're going to move this same shape up here. So what makes this chord sound cool is you want to have these. See the strings vibrating? Those are open strings. Playing the C shape up here, 2 frets higher on the D. You want to make sure these two strings ring out, the open strings. You make sure you're not hitting them or actually muting them with your other fingers. So that's a cool transition. I don't know if I have it right. It sounds right to me. It's kind of ambiguous in the recording. You can't really even hear the guitar that well. But I feel like I've got it's kind of a Sting sound. That reminds me of Sting. There's 9 chords. So, right, we go to to this part, which is up on the 7th fret. This is a minor 7. This is going to be barring it. So you play. So your second finger is playing this note. Third finger is playing this note. First finger is playing everything else. And this is on the 7. You're playing just the 5th string and everything above it. It's an E minor 7. And then we're going to play, this is the same chords we were playing. And it's these same chords now. So you're going to play it here. So you're going to play this minor 7. This is that 9 chord, that major 9, major add 9 chord. So same chord, and back to the top. Okay, in full for the most part.